And we welcome you to Erickson Hall on the campus of Waubonsie Community College in Sugar Grove. Time for Chiefs volleyball. Tonight, the Illinois Collegiate Skyway Conference Championship is at stake as two unbeaten teams in conference battling it out here tonight. The Waubonsie Community Chiefs taking on the Cyclones of Moraine Valley. Glad to have you with us. My name is Mark Kruger, along with our volleyball expert, Bruce Spirits, longtime coach, official, and player in this great sport of volleyball. And Bruce, both teams, as we mentioned, undefeated, 6-0 in conference play. Moraine Valley 20-2 overall. Waubonsie also has 20 wins, but they also have 10 losses. But a lot of those losses have come against nationally ranked teams.
That's true, yes. And we've mentioned that many times. You know, they packed that schedule full of top 10 teams. So, you know, you go through those bumps during the season. But I think we're going to see a great match tonight.
They're coming off of going to Iowa this past weekend where they played some nationally ranked competition. What does Coach Kish tell his ball club before this match?
Well, I think he tells them to play loose. You know, they have to control the offense. So the passing is going to be key tonight. And we've seen when they played bad, that's where they struggled. So passing will be key, and that will keep the Nez sisters for Moraine out of their offense.
All right, time now to go to our public address announcer. Here is Jim Leo.
Let's meet tonight's two teams. First, the visitors from Moraine Valley. An outside hitter, a 5'7" sophomore from Oak Lawn, number 1, Abby Fletcher. A defensive specialist, 5'4" sophomore from Orland Park, number 2, Emily Stepanek. An outside hitter, a 5'9" sophomore from Oak Lawn, number 3, Amanda Biulo. At libero, a 5'4" sophomore from Orland Park, number 4, Lauren Goslin. At defensive specialist, a 5' sophomore from Chicago, number 5, Madison Fogarty. At center, a 5'7" sophomore from Oak Lawn, number 6, Taylor Biulo. An outside hitter, a 5'9" freshman from Palos Heights, number 7, Sinead McKillop. An outside hitter, a 5'10" freshman from New Lenox, number 8, Brianna Nez. At UT, a 5'7" freshman from Homewood, number 9, Mario McCaskill. A defensive specialist, 5'4" freshman from Burbank, number 10, Lily Signs. And opposite, a 6'1" sophomore from New Lenox, number 11, Noelle Nez. At 5'8" freshman from Palos Heights, number 12, Megan Rohe. At middle back, 5'8" freshman from Tinley Park, number 13, Rebecca Hummich. An outside hitter, a 5'9" freshman from Wheaton, number 14, Elena Evers. The Cyclones are coached by Lauren Lorenz, assisted by Carly Trinley. And now let's meet the Waubonsie Chiefs. An outside hitter, a 5'9" freshman from Newark, number 1, Evie Martin. At libero, a 5'5" sophomore from Newark, number 3, Ryan Thompson. An outside hitter, a 5'8" freshman from Sugar Grove, number 4, Sydney Federley. At right side, a 5'10 sophomore from Salmonock, number 5, Sydney Coltrip. At right side, a 5'7 sophomore from Kankakee, number 6, Jocelyn Jefferson. A defensive specialist, 5'5 freshman from Yorkville, number 7, Jessica Havernick. At center, a 5'8 freshman from Batavia, number 8, Becca Robinson. At middle, a 5'9 sophomore from DeKalb, number 9, Gabby DeWabble. A defensive specialist, 5'7 freshman from Mendota, number 10, Larkin O'Donnell. An outside hitter, a 5'7 freshman from Elbert, number 13, Maddie Mueller. At middle, a 6-foot freshman from Newark, number 14, Alyssa Gittins. An outside hitter, a 6-foot sophomore from DeKalb, number 17, Anna Friedlund. And a defensive specialist, 5'6 sophomore from Plano, number 18, Allie Cross. The Chiefs are coached by Steve Kish, assisted by Bob Jones, Ryan Noel, and Mallory Jones.
So you have two teams that have won 20 matches so far this season. The conference championship at stake. Both teams wishing good luck across the net. Steve Kish, as you heard Jim Leo, in his 8th year as the head coach. Lauren Lorenz in her 4th year as the head coach of the Cyclones. Your two officials, the R1, Darren Reese, and the R2 is Dean Hoskin. Chiefs in the red. You know, I was talking to Bob Jones, the assistant, Bruce, before the ball game. He was telling me, of course, we got our little 6:07 is the official, going to be the official start time here, but Moraine Valley got here, he told me, at 4:15 to get ready for that. That's a pretty important match if you get here that early.
I think so, yeah. That does kind of set the tone, doesn't it? Well, if Bob was here when they walked in, so you know that says another thing altogether too.
Sydney Federley, Larkin O'Donnell, and also Ryan Thompson, the libero, to start this first set up in the front line. It's Gabby Dlobel, Sydney Coltrip, and Becca Robinson. And we are just about ready to go. It's going to be Elena Evers, the freshman out of Wheaton, Illinois, to get this match underway, and it's going to start with a service ace.
They're going to try to establish a tone right away.
Of course, that's one thing that Waubonsie has done so well this year, service aces, leading the nation a week ago. Here's Federley with a cross-court kill, and that's good, and we're tied at 1.
Nice offensive start for him.
Boy, we have got a great crowd on hand here as well, as we've got a substitution here. It's Taylor Bulow, number 6, coming into the game. Serving for the Chiefs, Becca Robinson, one of the many key players for this Chiefs team. Getting it over is Coltrip. Moraine Valley on the attack. And getting the cross-court kill is Abby Fletcher. Partially deflected at the net, it looked like, by Waubonsie. And now Fletcher, after that kill, she's going to serve it here. The outside hitter, sophomore from Oak Lawn. And that one a little too strong there by Gabby Dlobel. She got under that ball a little bit.
Set was just a little low for her to try to reach on.
Well, we were talking before the match, Bruce, about this Moraine Valley lineup from a lot of different towns and a lot of different good high schools. And that's a kill by Coltrip to make it 3-2. You've got Richards and Oak Lawn, Mother McCauley, Lincoln Way West.
A lot of high school powerhouses.
And now Sydney Federley, the freshman out of Canelan, the local product. Trying to tie things up here. Wicked serve. And pushing it over along the far sideline is good that time by Brianna Nez.
That was close, but that's what Waubonsie's game plan needs to be. They took them right out of their offense with a tough serve.
Moraine Valley has 2 sets of sisters on their team. Number 3, Amanda Bulow and Taylor Bulow. They're twins, although Coach Lorenz says they do not look alike, and she's right. And the other set of sisters are the Nez sisters, Brianna and Noelle. And that one is Brianna Nez getting the kill.
Off the top of the block.
So it's 5-2 Cyclones as they get off to the good start here. Lauren Gosselin, the libero, 5'4" sophomore from Sandburg, will serve it here for the Cyclones. Boy, there is electricity in the building, and there is an ace. So a couple of service aces by Moraine Valley, and the Cyclones lead by 4. Another nice serve. The dig in the back row by Friedland. The dig by Thompson. Good dig by Moraine Valley to keep this serve alive, point alive, and the point is going to go to Wheaton on that kill attempt by Noelle Nez.
Nice call by the line judges. It just hit the top of the net, didn't touch any hands, and went out.
Boy, Noelle Nez, tall girl, 6'1", tallest girl on the court.
A left-handed setter.
Oh, my. Thompson to serve. Yeah. Here she is. Oh, beautifully blocked. I think that was Alyssa Gittens, number 14, that got the block.
Gittens closed tight on that block and turned it right into the court. Nice block.
Gittens, Friedland, and Coltrip are on the front line right now for the Chiefs. Cyclones get it over from the back row. Pushing it over that time was Gittens. Gittens on the block. From the back row, Federle.
Free ball.
Yeah, free opportunity. Great job by the Cyclones, though. Friedland. Wow. Moraine Valley, great. Oh, there's a violation and that double hit.
Double hit, yep.
And the Chiefs are now within 1.
Pass was a little tight to the net. She had a little trouble controlling it.
Exciting start to this first set. We're going to be in for one heck of a match here, Bruce.
This is great.
This is the atmosphere here, folks. Unbelievable. Great block. Nez. Friedland gets it over with her right hand. And nice play at the net, and not to touch the net, but it looked like it went out of bounds.
Yeah, right off the hands, out of bounds. That was a smart shot.
7-5 Cyclones. Into the game is Elena Evers, number 14, and she comes back into the front row. And now the southpaw Nez, Noelle Nez. Friedland gets the kill.
That's what's got to happen. They've got to run that offense. It's got to start with a really good pass.
And now it's Sydney Coltrip with a chance for the Chiefs to tie. Match is a best of 5. We do play to 25. You have to win by 2 with the rally scoring system. And there's a kill for Amanda Bulow. And it's 8-6 Cyclones.
Perfect position by Federle right down the line. Nice dig. They just couldn't, just went a little too far.
Brianna Nez now will serve it. Freshman out of Lincoln Way West. And first service error of the first set for the Cyclones brings the Chiefs to within 1. Coming in for Waubonsie, number 10, Larkin O'Donnell, and she's going to serve to try to tie it up here. Left-handed serve, nicely done. Cyclones down the near sideline here. The kill by Elaine Evers.
Slightly quicker set, single block. She just blasted that ball down the line.
And now serving will be Amanda Bulow. Coltrip setting it up. Federle, yes! Chiefs back to within 1. Boy, if they set up Sydney Federle like that, she can have a great night.
She really goes after that ball. She's got quite, goes up and gets it every time.
Great leaping ability. Here's Gittens, again for the tie. Cyclones lead by 1. Cross-court kill again. It's Abby Fletcher coming through, and the Cyclones back up by 2. Libero Ryan Thompson back in. Couple times the Chiefs have had an opportunity to tie it up, but the Cyclones have negated that opportunity both times. Setting it up now to the far side, dinking it over Fletcher, and yes, Cyclones by 3.
They caught each other out of the corner of their eye and then just ended up letting it drop.
Evers now to serve it. And a second service error for the Cyclones, and the Chiefs are within 2. Mariel McCaskill, number 9, into the game for the Cyclones. She's a freshman from Homewood Flossmoor. Federle.
Nice save.
Free ball here for the Chiefs. Robinson setting it up to Federle. You can play it off the ceiling, and that's exactly what the Cyclones do. Robinson setting it up to the far side, and again the Cyclones with great defense. The southpaw Nez hits it into the net. Point for the Chiefs.
That was a wide set for her. That was a great rally. You could tell both teams are pumped.
Oh, you bet. Becca Robinson, and again a chance for the Chiefs to tie. Nice knuckleball serve, and it's an ace. We're tied at 11.
She gets a lot of movement off of that serve. That ball is a tough one to try to pass.
Bruce, I don't know if I can make it if we go 5 sets here. I'm gonna need a break here.
I was praying for 3 all the way here.
Robinson with another great knuckleball serve. That's nice. Fletcher. Boy, defensively, I have been impressed with these Cyclones. Globble. The point, no, yeah, they're saying it was not deflected at the net.
No touch.
Nope, 12-11 Cyclones.
Good effort.
We've had 2 ties. The Chiefs have not yet taken the lead here in this first set. Robinson setting it up. Federle. Yes. Oh, just they're out. Saying it was out.
Just a little long.
13-11. Cyclones back up by 2. Mark Kruger, Bruce Spirits, we thank you for tuning in. It's Chiefs volleyball here tonight. Conference title on the line. First set, cross-court kill is good by Nez. 14-11, the lead is back up to 3.
I'm impressed with both teams' defense tonight.
Yeah.
Man, they're really doing a lot of digging the ball.
Fletcher to serve. Cyclones have led by as many as 3. Coltrip cross-court kill is good.
Great vision. She had a solid double block down the line on her, and she cut it cross-court. That's great vision.
Friedland back in the game. She's going to set up along the front row along with Coltrip and Robinson. Serving is Federle. Sydney, one of the top servers on this Chiefs team, and she serves it out of bounds. And it's 15-12. And now serving is going to be Lauren Gosselin, sophomore from Orland Park. Coltrip, oh man, that went off the side of her hand. First unforced error for Waubonsie, and now the Cyclones enjoying their biggest lead of this first set.
I think she was trying to roll it over, just kind of place it in there.
4-point lead for Waubonsie off the top of the net, and it goes over.
Nice recovery.
Cyclones now on the attack. Over here to the near side, Nez gets the kill. The lead is 5. Coach Kish deciding not to take a timeout here. 17-12, Cyclones first set. Gosselin to serve. Robinson. DeLabel's kill attempt partially blocked. Nice dig by Thompson. Man. Nice block. Friedland getting it, keeping it alive. Coltrip pushes it over. Free ball now for the Cyclones. Diving effort by Thompson. And the point for the Cyclones. Brianna Nez getting the point, and Steve Kish now does call a timeout. His team trails by 6.
Ooh, We can take a breath now.
Wow.
Yeah.
A 4-0 run there by the Cyclones. It was 14-12 Moraine Valley, but they rattled off 4 straight. And Steve Kish wants to talk things over.
That 4-point rally just kind of that set the tone. They served tough and kept Waubonsee off of their offense.
Well, you were right, Bruce. We were talking before the match, and you said the two Nez sisters and Abby Fletcher were the ones to watch from Moraine Valley, and boy, those 3 have certainly carried the load, if you will, for the Cyclones so far in this first set.
Yeah, they have. They're the ones probably have the most kills.
But Waubonsee, we've talked all season long about how tough their schedule is, and this is exactly why. I'm sure they have faced adversity before. They've been down in other sets. Obviously have the capability of coming back here.
Oh, absolutely.
Good
yes.
timeout by Coach Kish. Gosselin continuing to serve. Cyclones lead by 6. Robinson setting it up. Coltrip blocked at the net by the Cyclones, and it's going to be Moraine Valley getting the point. The lead is 7 for Moraine Valley. Gosselin has made a nice little run of things here serving for Moraine Valley.
He's got a tough serve. We're having a little trouble passing that ball to zone 2.
The dig by Thompson in the back row. Robinson to Friedland. Yes.
Nice.
Fletcher had a tough time in the second row trying to get the dig, and that ends the run. Well, that was a 5-0 run by Moraine Valley.
That just stresses the point, though. One good pass, had a good set, and a kill.
6-point lead for Moraine Valley. And that one is long, but it was deflected.
He called it good. The line judge called it
good, so it's 20-13, and we have come to crunch time here in this first set. Back in Evers. Noel Nez to serve. 6-1 out of New Lenox. Coltrip sets it up. Friedland. Getting it over, there's a little barrow. Gosselin. Moraine Valley back on the attack. Thompson setting it up here. Friedland gets it over. Oh, no, she does not. She hits it into the net. 21-13. Lead is 8 for the Cyclones. Nez continuing to serve. Not much velocity on that one, but it was in the right spot. Diving effort by Federley, and she couldn't quite get there.
Well-placed serve.
Yeah, you bet. 22-13. Largest lead of the set for the Cyclones. Great dig. Getting it over, Friedland. Diving effort by Thompson. Federley plays it off the ceiling. Thompson gets it over. Federley on the dig. Here's Friedland. Blocked. From the back row, it's Federley, but it's too strong. 10-point lead for Moraine Valley. And that kill attempt by Coltrip. Well, it got stuck and it's there. Finally
there it
comes
is.
down. Kill opportunity by Gittens at the net. Coltrip. Boy, the Cyclones defensively are doing a great job. Robinson. Gittens pushes it over. Cyclones. Gittens on the block. No. Point Cyclones. Boy, that ball stayed atop of the rafters there for a good 3 seconds before it finally came down.
Rolled around on top of the air conditioner.
Set point now for the Cyclones. 24-13. And a service ace to end the first set. Moraine Valley takes the first set. And Bruce, I can't recall the last time the Chiefs lost the first set here at home.
Yeah, it's been a very long time,
Yeah.
actually.
But Moraine Valley has done just that. They take set number 1, 25-13, and they'll switch sides on the court. Coach Kish And Coach Jones will make some adjustments, and we'll get set for the second set. And boy, Bruce, really not a lot of mistakes, not a lot of errors. I think there were 2 service errors from Moraine Valley, but a pretty well-played first set.
It was. You know, both teams served really well. I think Moraine came in with a little better game plan as far as they served short, they served long, they mixed it up hard, soft, and that kind of threw Waubonsee off a little bit, but there's no reason why they can't come back from that.
Boy, you mentioned it during the middle of the first set, how well defensively the Cyclones are. I mean, there were some shots that the Chiefs had that against most teams, they put those shots away.
Yeah, not much hit the floor on the Moraine Valley side, that's for sure.
Boy, again, a great crowd on hand here. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here and for tuning in tonight to Chiefs Volleyball. Great night.
Yeah, it is. It's good to see. I know I saw some postings on Facebook about let's invite some of the younger teams out and let's support, and I'm glad to see everybody came out.
Well, they knew you were going to be signing autographs at the end of the match, so that's why they're here.
Yeah, I'm an old has-been. Although I do recognize a few faces out there in the crowd. So
there you go. Well, let's see if the Chiefs can come back here and take the second set and tie this match up. No, it's only the second set, but boy, this is crucial for the Chiefs. You obviously don't want to go down 2-0.
That's right. So to right the ship, they're really going to have to really concentrate on ball control. Offensively, when they pass the ball, they put the ball down for kill. So that part works. So we know what they have to do. They have to get that pass to zone 2 consistently so the setter doesn't have to work so hard to get the ball out to the hitters.
Jim McGarrett and Chris Foster, our production team here tonight. Jamie Lara still on the injured reserve list. We hope he'll be back in for the basketball season. As the officials are looking over the scorecards and make sure that everybody's who's on the sheet is supposed to be out there. Out there for the Chiefs here in the second set. Gittins, O'Donnell, Coltrip, Federle, Robinson, and who did I miss? Oh, there's Gabby Global.
Gittins has a tough serve, so this is a good place to start.
The freshman out of Newark, and the second set begins with a service error, a little too strong.
A little long.
And it's 1-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Fletcher with a jump serve. Here's Federle. Wow, great block by the Cyclones. Here's Federle again. Back row dig by Fletcher. Free ball here for Waubonsee. Coltrip setting up Federle. Yes. Boy, that looks awful sweet when she gets up there and sends it home, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
She is only a freshman, folks, so Coach Kish will have her back next year.
They switched the offense up a little bit. She hit that one out of the middle.
Becca Robinson will serve. One of the little adjustments that you have to make, and there's the southpaw Nez, but it goes out, so the point going to the Chiefs, and for the first time in the match, Waubonsee has the lead. 2-1 here in the second set. Robinson, service error, and we're tied at 2. Rare service error. I know the Chiefs have led the nation recently in that category, but I believe that's either the first or second service error only for the Chiefs tonight.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Here's Coltrip. Diving effort in the back row by Gosselin, but all for naught as the Chiefs get the point.
Beautiful set, and Sydney split the block, put it right between them.
And now it's Sydney Federle. prepped at Kingland High School. Just over the net, great serve. And a nice dig in the back row. Friedland, boy, great dig by Fletcher in the back row. Two defenses continue to spark. And there's a kill by Dlabel. Chiefs by 2.
That was nice. They changed up their offense now, so they're running a little bit different plays to try to throw off that block.
So Sidney Federle continuing to serve here. Just underway here in the second set. Mark Kruger, Bruce Spirits. Jump serve by Federle. Another nice block by the Cyclones. Diving effort by Robinson. She can't get there. And a smile on the faces of the Cyclones and head coach Lauren Lorenz.
She was late to that block, too. She was about 2 feet off the net when it hit off her hands back to the court. So there's a little luck to that one.
Noelle Nez to serve. And there's a point there for the Chiefs. Five to 3, Waubonsie back up by 2. And it's going to be Ryan Thompson to serve.
Yep, that was a nice call. Definitely a mishandle on the set.
3-point lead for Waubonsie, its biggest lead here of the second set. Thompson to serve. And that little dink effort by Amanda Bulow. Whistle, and what's the call here, Bruce?
Double hit on the set again.
Cyclones are now within 2. Brianna Nez to serve. And Nez, the top of the net, and it bounces back into the Cyclone side of the court. Chiefs back up by 3. But one thing I know, both of these head coaches, Coach Lorenz and Coach Kish, there's a certain calmness to both of them. And
yeah.
I think the players, I think they like that.
Ace, there we go.
8 to 4 on that service ace.
I agree, it keeps the players even keel.
Oh, they're calling that one out, Bruce. So it's 7 to 5, yeah.
Oh, he signaled in first.
And I think it calms the players down a little bit. Robinson hits that one into the net. And just like that, the Cyclones are within 1. Serving was Bulow. Coltrip, Friedland pushes it over. Fletcher, partially blocked by Waubonsie, and it falls down on the Chiefs' side, and we're tied at 7. 3 quick points for the Cyclones.
That was a nice offense. You know, she just held back and waited till the block hands go back.
Bulow continuing to serve. Robinson hits it into the net, and the Cyclones take the lead. 4 straight now for the Cyclones.
Time to right the ship, change up the passing a little bit.
Need to stop the bleeding here. Bulow again with the serve.
There we go.
Coltrip, back row in the middle. Dig by Nez. Fletcher, nice dig by Thompson. Friedland, wow, that had to be partially blocked. Oh, they're saying it wasn't. I thought it was partially blocked, but it was out.
It was long. I don't know if it was touched or not.
Maybe it hit the net. I thought there was some contact there, but Cyclones get the point. Friedland. Now the Cyclones on offense.
Over.
Friedland, the left hand, and yes. What a great effort that time by Anna. Chiefs are back to within 1.
Those are ankle busters. You got to watch those. Tight pass to the net like that.
So coming in and serving now is Larkin O'Donnell, another lefty. Partially blocked. It looked like it was a net
Net violation on Giddens.
Lead back up to 2, 10-8. Evers to serve. Goslin with the dig. Fletcher gets it over. And a great spot that time by Gittens, finding the open hole. And the Chiefs are back to within 1.
Smart shot.
Taylor Bulow coming into the game. She replaces Evers. So both Bulow sisters are out on the court. And that one is out. Service error for the Chiefs. 11-9 in favor of the Cyclones. And now it's Abby Fletcher to serve here. Well, Robinson went up for the kill, but it was Brianna Nez who got the block and the point for the Cyclones.
That was a nice block, a single block.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Nice tight to the net. She just went up and got it.
12-9 Cyclones by 3. Coltrip to the far side. Federle.
There
yes.
we go.
I think that's what the Chiefs have to do, get her a little bit more involved.
Yep, they have to really go to her, rely on her a little bit.
Chiefs trail by 2. Robinson to serve. The freshman out of Batavia. And that one too strong, so another service error. And those you can't have, not in this match.
Not with this tight of a match. You can't have those.
Cyclones by 3, and now Gosselin, the libero, to serve. Midway through the second set. Robinson setting it up, and the point's gonna go to Global.
That was nice. The lobble was up in the air, and the setter found her, and she just put it deep.
And now Sydney Federle to serve. See if she can string a few points here. Nice jump serve, and it goes out. Good decision by Fletcher to let that one go. 14-11, Cyclones back up by 3. Evers back into the game.
Is that 3 service errors in a row?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that will hurt. Nez, well, that's a service ace. So on the one side, you've got the Chiefs with service errors, and on the other side, the Cyclones get a service ace. Moraine Valley by 4. Its biggest lead of this second set. Wow, what a serve. Just grazed the top of the net, and another service ace for Nez.
She is really swinging at that one.
Wow. The lead is now 5.
And there's your combination.
Friedland gets it over, but
out of bounds.
yeah. And just like that, the lead is 6, and another timeout taken by Steve Kish. Wow.
So you can see what their service strategy is. They'll serve 2 really hard ones right in a row and then a soft one short. And that's kind of been consistent for Moraine Valley. So
Moraine Valley was trailing 7-4 in the second set. Since then, they have gone on a 13-4 run to take the 6-point lead. Remember the first set, Waubonsie trailed 18-12. Coach Kish called a timeout. Here, 17-11, and he calls a timeout here in the second set.
it's about time you hopefully try to right that ship right now. You know, maybe they need to move a little passing around, you know, change some personnel around, move them around to try to get a good pass each time.
Well, there's a reason why Moraine Valley has not lost a conference game. Just like the Chiefs, they're a darn pretty good team. They don't make a lot of mistakes.
That's the key.
And they're
not a lot of mistakes.
And they seem to always be in the right position defensively, don't they? They're always
not
right
many hits hit the floor, that's for sure.
So Noelle Nez continuing to serve after the Chiefs timeout. Blocked at the net by Bulow, double hit.
There's 4 hits.
4 hits.
Yeah, never crossed, never touched the block.
Boy, you hate to have that too. After your own timeout, the other team gets a point. The lead is 7. 18-11. Friedland. Nez. Here's Bulow. And it's going to be a point for Waubonsie. Much needed point for the Chiefs. 18-12, and now Thompson will serve. Good dig in the back by Federle. Thompson on the dig. Robinson, Friedland pushes it into the back row, but too strong, and it goes out of bounds.
Yep. She was trying for some hands off the top. Just missed them.
The lead is back up to 7. Ties the biggest lead of the second set. And now Brianna Nez will serve. Robinson on the set, blocked nicely by Bulow. And it is now 20-12. Cyclones have had a couple of nice solo blocks in this set.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nez continuing to serve.
Nice pass.
Robinson setting it up nicely. Friedland partially blocked. Nice job by Nez to get over and get it. And the whistle, and we've got
net violation.
And that's going to make it 21-12.
I think when she rotated her shoulders to run back away from the net, she hit it.
Brianna Nez continuing to serve here. Boy, that was a nice serve. Federle couldn't quite handle it nicely in the back row. And the lead is now 10. Wow. Boy, in both sets, kind of in the middle of each set is when Moraine Valley just starting to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they get that serve rolling.
Yeah.
That was long, I think.
Friedland. Great dig by Nez. Man. Thompson with a one-handed dig. 23-12.
What's so impressive about him is that was a nice dig, but it was right. The setter didn't even have to move her feet to set the ball. That's talent.
Nez now to serve. Beautiful knuckleball serve, and it's going to be a service ace. 24-12 set point. Cyclones 1 point away from going up 2-0 in this match. Another great serve by Inez, and it's a service ace. So the Cyclones end the first set on a service ace. They end the second set on a service ace. They take it by a score of 25-12. And they'll switch sides on the court once again, and Steve Kish cannot be a happy head coach right now.
No, I'm sure. But they've got to try to figure out how to overcome the tough serves. That's really what's hurting them the most. You can't run your offense when they're pretty much serving them off the court.
Over the weekend, the Chiefs will be in the Lincoln Land tournament down in Springfield, taking on more highly ranked teams. One of those teams, Parkland, recently the #1 team in the country. So
yeah.
the tough schedule continues for Steve Kish and the Chiefs.
Actually, I think Moraine Valley is going to that
You're
one
right.
too, because
You're right.
I think they play in Parkland also.
You're right.
So that'll be a good score to check up on after the weekend.
Yep. Kansas City also will be in that tournament. But we were talking too, Bruce, in this game, you have to have a short memory. 'Cause, I mean, if you go up for the kill and you get your attempt blocked by the other team and they get the point, the next time you go up for the kill, you might be a little hesitant thinking, well, my last one got blocked, but you have to forget about that, right?
You do, yeah, yeah. Very, very short memory, yeah.
Sometimes that's tough to do.
It is very tough to do, you know, but that's a drive thing, you know, and I can tell you that there's probably not a better coach to teach that than Coach Jones, who always, you know, whenever he got blocked, it was look out, the next time he's going to put it down your throat.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Yeah,
Just makes you hungrier and hungrier, right?
That's right.
That's
you try to feed off of that.
Yeah, that's the mindset you have to have. Bob Jones, by the way, in his 3rd year already as the assistant. Still very active and plays very competitive volleyball. So needless to say, a must-win set here for the Chiefs, trailing 2-0 here. Again, best of 5 match. If you just tuned in, the Cyclones took the first set, 25-13. Came back and won the second set, 25-12. And it'll be the Cyclones to get things underway to start this 3rd set. It'll be Elena Evers to get things going.
You see how hard they start out serving right away. I think their strategy has been to serve a little light, and then middle of the game they really turn it on.
Evers, and the Chiefs let that one go, and it's long. So a good decision by the Chiefs back row. And Wabanzi, for the first time tonight, gets the first point of a set. Robinson to serve. Great diving effort by Thompson, but she couldn't quite get there. Ryan Thompson, of course, went to Newark, state champions last year. Fletcher to serve.
Nice pass.
Globble. Now the Cyclones on the attack. Nez, yes. Noelle Nez, the southpaw, gets the kill from the near side here.
Block was a little late getting there, and you don't dare do that to her when she's got a good swing rolling.
2-1, Moraine Valley. Boy, the lead for the Chiefs was short-lived. Federle, too strong. And it's 3-1 Cyclones. Abby Fletcher to serve. Coltrip will get the kill. Or check that, that's Evie Martin. She gets the kill. She comes out of the game as Larkin O'Donnell comes in to serve.
Smart placement on that shot. Got it right to the floor.
So O'Donnell, a freshman out of Mendota, Illinois, chance for the Chiefs to tie this one up. And they do. Cyclones hit it into the net.
One of the few times tonight where they didn't have a great pass, so the serve took them out of that offense.
O'Donnell now serving. Chance for the Chiefs to take the lead. But it's Nez who answers for the Cyclones. And it's 4-3 in favor of Moraine Valley. Lauren Gosselin, the libero, will serve. Coltrip pushes it over with both hands. And the kill is good by Brianna Nez. 5-3 Cyclones.
Steady diet of number 11, number 8, and number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say the two Nez sisters.
Yep.
Really coming alive here in this 3rd set. Gosselin, another nice serve. Here's Federle. Yes.
There we go.
Wow. That is a big-time kill. Gittins comes back into the game. She's going to set up in the front row here. And now it's Thompson to serve, and again, a chance for the Chiefs to tie. Thompson setting it up. Coltrip. Gittins. Here's Federle. Oh, blocked nicely. Looked like that was Nez, Noelle Nez, the big 6'1" sophomore.
She got her body straight up in the air and turned those hands right into the middle of the court.
And now Noelle will serve. Boy, I'd say 95 out of 100 times that is a good kill.
Yep.
Now Now the Cyclones back on the attack. Just getting it over was Bulow. Here's Federle.
Nope. 4 hits.
And 4 hits. Good call, Coach Beretz. Or official Beretz, I should say, on that one.
Yeah, that was
You were the
official.
official. Yeah, there you go. Cyclones now bruised by 3. Chiefs have got to be careful here. Gittins. Again, the Cyclones answer. What's the call here?
Good call. Double contact on the set.
7-5 now. The Chiefs are within 2. So now Sidney Coltrip will serve. Looking over to the Chiefs bench for placement on where to serve this ball. Nice dig in the back by Coltrip. And wow, what a great point by Moraine Valley. Abby Fletcher with a diving one-handed dig from the back row.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what Wabansi has to do to get a ball on the floor here.
And now it's Brianna Nez to serve. Wow, what a great knuckle serve just over the net. Robinson pushing it over, Bulow. Thompson hits it into the net. Boy, and now it's a 4-point lead. Boy, if you're Coach Kish, well, he's not going to call a timeout here.
I think, you know, in years past, he kind of waits a long time to call.
He does. Coltrip pushes it back, and Robinson will get the kill. And it's 9-6. And coming back into the game is Martin for Wabansi.
That was a really special play by Coltrip. She went right up and pulled that ball right back to this court.
So the Chiefs are within 3. They've got a great server in Federle now. Nice dig by Coltrip, but she couldn't really control it, and it went out of bounds.
Wabansi's last 2 serves have gone right to the libero. I think, I don't know if that's by design, but I think I'd
probably
change that
stay
a
away
little.
from that, right?
Yeah.
Coltrip, Federle from the back row, Bruce. Fletcher. Boy, another great block by the Cyclones. They have done a great job at the net. Although it's Federle from the back row that gets the kill.
Nice back row kill.
10-7, the Chiefs are within 3. DeLobel comes back into the game. She replaces Thompson, and she sets up in the front row. Gittins will serve. Fletcher pushes it over. One-handed dig that time by Gittins. Martin with the dig. Coltrip sets it up to Federle. Top of the net, and it goes over. The Chiefs will take it.
A big thank you to the net on that one, yes.
And the Chiefs are within 2. Big smile on the face of Cindy Federle. She's like, finally, we get a break. Gittins continuing to serve. Another nice serve. Blocked nicely, there you go. DeLobel was there. Her and Robinson were both there, but I think it was Gabby that got the hand on the ball.
Yeah, pretty much the whole thing. Yep.
And the Chiefs now, Bruce, with a chance to tie.
She read that one perfectly.
She did. Fletcher, blocked, but it went out of bounds. Lead back up to 2. Thompson back in, replacing Gittins for Wabansi, and now Evers will serve. 11-9 Cyclones.
There you go.
We're in the 3rd set. Robinson. Here's Fletcher. Nice dig by Thompson. Diving effort by Thompson, but she couldn't quite get there. 12-9, Moraine Valley. Martin gets it over. Martin with a diving effort. Coltrip, Federle from the back. Beautiful dig by Gosselin. Martin gets it over. Nez to Fletcher. Martin with the dig. Coltrip sets it up.
Nice.
And the point by Robinson.
That was a nice feed to Robinson. She waited till the hands were pulling back away from the net and hit it.
Taylor Bulow, number 6, back into the lineup for Moraine Valley. Becca Robinson serving, trailing by 2. Wow, that one too strong. Service error, and the Cyclones lead by 3. Well, the first 2 sets, this was about the point where the Cyclones kind of pulled away. Let's see if the Chiefs can hang in there here in this 3rd set. Coltrip. Yes! Bulow kind of misplayed that ball, and the Chiefs are within 2. Back in now serving Larkin O'Donnell.
Smart shot by Sydney, realizing that it wasn't a perfect set, so just rolled it right into play.
Nice block at the net. Nice dig there by Thompson in the back row. Set up Federle. Double hit against the Chiefs. And that makes it 14-11. Warren Gosselin will serve. Cyclones by 3. To the far side. Cyclones now on the attack. And the kill is good by Brianna Nez. Well, Cyclones now by 4.
This is the toughest rotation for Waubonsee to try to get out of, with both Nez sisters in the front.
Gosselin too long. Boy, that was a big point.
Yep, we'll take that.
We will. Service error makes it 15-12. Chiefs are trailing by 3. Thompson will serve. Boy, it has been an uphill battle all night long for the Chiefs.
I'd look for number 11 here.
Here she is. You're right, Bruce. She gets the kill. Good call. Cyclones back up by 4. And now Nez, who just got the kill, the southpaw will serve. Boy, she's got a nice serve, too. Nittens, yes. Gittens, I should say, gets the kill. Alyssa didn't have to move much that time.
No.
And now into the game, Maddie Mueller, a freshman out of Caneland High School, into the game. She sets up on the front row. Coltrip will serve. And that one goes too long. 4-point lead.
Those eventually come back to haunt you.
Brianna Nez. Well, there's a service error for Moraine Valley. 17-14. Martin back in. She replaces O'Donnell. Martin, Mueller, and Gittens lined up in the front row for the Chiefs here. Federle will serve. Fletcher deflected at the net, partially blocked. It goes out of bounds. Cyclones with the point.
They're setting her so far outside by that antenna that she's hitting off that outside hand of the block, and then it just goes right out of bounds.
Skims the top of the net, goes over. Federle back row kill attempt. Getting over that time was Mueller. Fletcher. And now Moraine Valley. It's Fletcher getting it over. Coltrip setting it up. Mueller. Point for Moraine Valley.
That was a good exchange.
It was.
They kept it alive.
Very competitive. Both teams battling, going after it, but the lead is now 5 for Moraine Valley. Federle, oh man, I was going to say, well,
Unbelievable.
I was going to say she got the point, but I would have spoken too soon. Gittens gets it over.
Free ball. Let's go.
Here we go, Federle setting it up. Coltrip to the far side.
There we go.
And getting the kill there is Martin. 19-15. Back in the game, Global. Gittens will serve.
They don't get many chances on free balls like that, so they got to take advantage of it. That time they did.
Boy, the Chiefs need to put a string together here. Nez pushes it over. Great job by her. There was a huge hole in the Chiefs' center of the court.
Yeah. Perfect pass. She had to take one step to touch that ball.
And now Evers will serve. Her team leading by 5. Coltra. Mueller. Too long. 6-point lead for Moraine Valley, the biggest lead of this third set for the Cyclones. Evers to serve. Coltra pushes it back. Getting it over was Martin. Nez. Fletcher sends it home. Well, the Cyclones can smell it now. And the Chiefs, boy, the body language, it's not looking good right now.
Yeah, it's a little rough right now.
22-15. Cyclones looking for a straight 3-set win. Nez. And the Cyclones running away with it here in this third set, leading it 23-15. 8-point lead. Federle, this is Martin getting it over. Thompson on the dig, and nicely done by Coltrip. She did what Nez did a couple of moments ago, just pushed it over in the middle of the Cyclone side of the court.
Good vision. Moraine was sitting way back in the defense.
They were, weren't they? All right, Becca Robinson to serve. 23-16. Oh, a great diving effort by Thompson to keep it alive. Free ball for the Cyclones. Was it deflected? No.
No touch.
Too strong by Mariel McCaskill. Couple of quick points here for Waubonsie. 23-17.
That's all she was looking for was hands.
Nez out of bounds. 23-18. Here we go. 3 straight for the Chiefs. Trailing by 5.
Serve that deep right corner.
Waubonsie not giving up. Fletcher blocked at the net,
Nice
and the point. I think that was Global, and they have gotten it.
Global got all of that one too.
23-19, and I thought Coach Lorenz was going to burn a timeout. Play on, folks, play on.
She's a cool one.
Yeah, 4 straight for the Chiefs. Oh, a diving effort by Federle, but she couldn't get there. And we have come to match point. 24-19. Cyclones won the first 2 sets. The last point was a service ace. It's not going to happen here in this third set. Coltrip gets it over. Cross-court kill is wide and out of bounds. And the Cyclones take the third set and the match as they win this third set 25-19 to take the match and to take the Illinois Collegiate Skyway Conference Championship. Whew. Well, what a great match. It's not gonna show that it was a great match in the morning papers tomorrow morning as the Chiefs lost in 3 straight, but Bruce, boy, it was competitive, and these 2 teams really battled it out, and they have proven why they are the 2 top teams in the entire area.
Absolutely. This was a heavyweight match from the start. You know, they took each other's punches and went with it, and unfortunately, well, Moraine Valley had a little bit too much offense for them.
So Moraine Valley now 7-0. They are going to be your conference champions. They are 21-2 overall. Meanwhile, with the loss here tonight, Waubonsie falls to 6-1 in conference play, 20-11 overall. So just to recap real quick, the Cyclones won the first set 25-13, came back to win 25-12, and they came back to win the third set 25-19. And Bruce, we talked earlier about having a short memory. That's exactly what the Chiefs have to do, kind of regroup and get ready for a tough Lincoln Land tournament this weekend.
Yeah, you know, it never gets easier for them, that's for sure. So, you know, I'm sure that's what they'll do. They'll come to practice and just kind of get back to basics again.
So that'll do it here from Erickson Hall. For Jim McGarren and Chris Foster, for Bruce Spirits, Mark Kruger saying so long here from Erickson Hall. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.